Hey y'all, been a minute since I made any videos, but I'm picking up a couple cars this weekend. Behind me is the Explorer. I bought it about a week and a half ago. My 77-year-old Pops drove it while he was in town visiting. So we're going to get that one ready to go, get it up for sale. I've got another one I'm supposed to go look at tomorrow. And then I have one that either is going to be tonight or tomorrow. So we got a junker. We got the mid-range, which would be this Explorer, and hopefully we got a really nice one. So as these cars get bought and put together and up for sale, I'll show you and we'll see how long each one takes and what it takes to make the money. Thanks, guys. All right, y'all, so here's a little update. Sorry for the road noise. I don't have my microphone with me. This is that nice car that I told y'all about earlier in the last clip. This is a 2014 Passat. I actually have two people that say they're going to come look at it today. And let's see if we can get it sold. All right. Taking the Passat out. Ran home to do my dogs, picking up some lunch. Guy's supposed to be coming about 2 p.m. to look at this Passat. So kind of wondering if this is going to be the last time I drive this car. Don't get me wrong, if he buys it today, I did very well. I did it in under a week. But man, I gotta be honest, I kind of like this car. I've been driving it every day. It's a good solid car. I feel like he's going to be getting a good car. And you know, if we get it sold, we will finish editing the video and show you what we made and how long. And obviously I'm driving and filming at the same time, which is probably not a good idea. It's also responsible for all the shakiness. So I will just go on to the next clip. Okay, so this is the 2014 Passat that I've been talking about. A little history on this. It was one that I picked up not at the auction. I actually bought it from a family. They bought it for their son. Their son didn't really care for it, so they went ahead and got him something else. And I didn't have to do a whole lot to this car. They had said they thought that it needed a fuel injector, which was interesting. I scanned it and it said nothing about a fuel injector. So I cleared the codes, started driving the car. Car drove great for 150 miles or so. And then eventually I got a check coolant level message on the screen. Got out, checked the coolant level, the coolant was fine. Kind of a common issue I hear on these cars, so I replaced the reservoir because their coolant sensor is inside the reservoir. It was just fine. Car never overheated, never missed a beat, air blew cold. It was a great car. I think I put it up for sale on Monday. I think it was Monday. Perhaps it was a Friday afternoon, I'm not sure. And continued to drive it until it sold. And Friday I had two people come, or two people inquire. One beat the other there. And the guy paid for it and left with it. So it was, all in all, I'd say a pretty good Friday. In the next scene, I'll show you kind of what we made on it, how long it took, and stuff like that. Hey everybody, this is Tom. If you're still watching my video, that means you're watching this plug. And what I want to ask for in this plug is for you to give me a like and subscribe to my channel. I recently looked at my Facebook data and I found out that only 5% of the people that watch my videos are actually subscribed to my channel. I know part of it is because some of the stuff I do is very specific information. How do you sign your title? How do you get a copy of your title? What do the different title colors mean? And that's something that you probably go to YouTube because of a Google search. You find that information, you get your question answered, and you're done. And that's one of the reasons I've started including some behind the scenes from my car dealership into my channel. So if it's content that you think you like, that you might like, that you know someone that would like, or you just constantly are having questions, maybe you're buying and selling cars on your own at home in your garage, maybe you're thinking of opening a dealership, a subscribe to my channel and a like would go so far. I really appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching. All right, so as I had alluded to, the Passat did actually get bought by one of those two individuals that had been messaging me about it. Young man came from just outside Texarkana, which is about 2 hours from where I live, or excuse me, where I work.
well, where I live too. But anyway, about 2 hours from the shop, he came, drove it, liked it, came prepared, already been to his bank, already had a cashier's check, handed me over the check and signed all the paperwork and left on his way. So if you look to the right, you can see, no BS, there is a check for $7,000. About 550 of that, 600, something of that range, is the tax, title, license, and doc fee. So about 6,400-ish on a car I was asking 6750 for. So I was happy with that. It was a quick sale. It was a good young man, and I think he's getting a really solid car. I was also a little sad to see it go, but hey, it is what it is. We'll make money. Now, if you want to see what I actually made, here it is coming up. Next slide, we'll see the money. All right, so bear with me. I will have to do a little bit of looking away. I don't have these numbers all memorized, but we will start with the selling price. If you look to your right side of your screen, you will see the printout. They call it cash position detail. That comes from my dealer management software, Fraser. Basically, at the end of the job, you hit the button and it tells you exactly what you made. If we had a salesperson that made commission, things like that, that would also be subtracted out so that we would know where we stand. We also use it doing buy here, pay here financing. It shows us when we get the down payment and all those things, where we're at, how much money we need to make before we're into the profit, and then what the potential profit is going to be. But this was a cash sale, so the young man came in, he paid us a $7,000 cashier's check. Now, cost of vehicle, the next line down, is $3,046. So I bought this car for $3,000 cash from this family in my town. Like I said, I bought it, I drove it, I fixed it. I had two other expenses related to it. One, it had to have a safety inspection because it's a diesel. The inspection was only $7. And then the remaining $30 or $39, I guess it was, is the coolant sensor that I bought from one of our wholesale vendors, Worldpac. And, it was a 5-minute repair. I just did that one myself. Next up, it shows a title fee. Title fee is obviously the $33 to transfer the title, and it also includes the new registration, that $90 or so to get your new tags. And then vehicle inventory tax is something that the state gets from every dealer on every vehicle they sell. In this case, the inventory tax was like $10.88. And the sales tax is 6.25% of the sales price. And so that looks like $398.21. So the original, all the money I had in this car, $3,425.16 when it sold. And that is my profit, $3,425.16. And I can't remember if I posted the car for sale on Friday afternoon before I left, which is usually kind of dumb because we're closed on the weekends, or if I posted it Monday morning, and a lot of times I'll post on Sunday afternoons. I like posting on Sunday afternoons because it seems to be a day where there's the most amount of people that are sitting at home playing on their phones looking for cars. I don't sell a lot of cars on the weekend, one, because I'm closed. Two, if I do have time, I will try to meet people. But when it's a car that's $4,000 or $5,000, not a lot of people have the foresight to get the money out of the bank and actually have the cash. So what would happen is I would drive up, oh yeah, I like it, I'll have to come back on Monday when I get cash. And so now I always vet people with, okay, it's a cash deal. Do you have the cash to complete the sale today? If you do, great. I'd like to meet you up here. If you don't, I open back up at 8 o'clock on Monday. But anyway, this was a sale that went down on Friday afternoon. So the car was up for sale, for argument's sake, I want to say 6 days. And we returned $3,425, which is over a 100% return on investment in 6 days. Now, I do want to say this was an exceptional haul, exceptional. To make this kind of margin on a daily basis, it just doesn't happen. So this was a big win. All right, so I'm not sure why you watch my videos. If you watch my videos because you want to learn about the ins and outs of the car business, That might be something of interest to you. If you are a flipper and you're trying to figure out where to get cars from that you can buy and sell without a dealer's license, or if you're new to the car business and you're trying to find where you can source good car leads, this is a perfect example of why the dealer auction is not your best friend. If you need to buy 10, 15 cars, whatever the number is, every week or month to sustain your business, you don't have a choice really but to go to the dealer auction. But what I encourage everybody, flippers, new dealers, whatever, is to look for cars in other areas. This was a huge win, 100%, over 100% return on investment. It does not happen every day, but what it does do is it helps offset what I call the pooch screwers, where you buy the car at the auction, you think you're going to make $1,000 or $1,500 on it, it needs a big repair, you end up making $300. Well, honestly, when you have overhead and expenses, a $300 or $500 profit is almost just not worth it. But when you have something like this that you can throw into your mix, that certainly helps boost your average return on investment, which is one of the reasons that I do this. I could not sustain my business strictly buying from individuals or people that have cars that need a lot of work, or cars that need titles, or cars that were salvage titles. I couldn't sustain my business without going to an auction. I just couldn't get enough of them. But when these types of deals pop up, they are grand slam home runs. So if you're looking for ways to increase your business and increase your volume, increase your profit, this is a good way to do it. I appreciate y'all watching today. I'll have some more videos coming out. I did have the Explorer that's up for sale now, so we'll have a video about that. And then the car that I referred to as the Junker in the beginning of this video, I will have a video about that soon, I hope. And so we'll see where it goes. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Plenty of other videos to watch. Thanks for your support. Like, subscribe, comment. I appreciate y'all. Have a great day.